It's 6-0 tonight in Jonesboro, Arkansas, behind the arm of Michael Wills in one of his last starts at Memphis. You got another midweek start left, Michael, against Austin Peay in a few weeks, but those starts becoming pretty precious to you. And I know this is a big one here tonight. Ole Miss and Arkansas State, two teams that you've traditionally pitched well again, and you threw another good one out here tonight.
Yeah, we're coming down the stretch right now where we really need to put some things together, hitters and pitchers respectively. So, you know, this one was really big to get back on the right track after East Carolina.
Talking about pitching tonight in this weather, it's unusually mild weather in the southeast, and another great night to pitch here. A little warm when the sun was out, but we've come over here before when it's been sweltering at this time of the year. But a really nice night, I guess, to go out there and throw.
Yeah, once the sun went down, it was perfect. You know, you just don't want to stay out there too long, get sweaty. So once the sun went down, it was easy.
You pitched, you kind of cruised along tonight, didn't get the first into the fifth inning. Second pitch of the game, you hit Masson Alley, but then you retired the next three in a row to end the inning. You sat down 5 in a row. You induced a lot of flyouts tonight. In a yard like this, flyouts are one of your best friends. It's like pitching in AutoZone. This is a big ballpark.
Yeah, I love pitching in parks like this. I get to let my defense work, and that's really how I succeed and how I have been succeeding in the past. So that was really good to get going.
You only really got yourself in trouble one time in the 6th inning. You had first and second, but got the double plate in the strikeout. So that's a quick way to get out of the jam.
Yeah, I was having trouble getting ahead of some hitters. I was falling behind first pitch strikes, and I got to 2-0 a few times, but they were putting balls in play, and my defense was able to get it done, so it was good.
Of course, as a midweek starter, sometime your role to the normal fan might not seem as important as it is, but it's very important because as a Tuesday night guy, you're either trying to keep the momentum going from the weekend or trying to pick the team back up. A couple close one-run losses this weekend. It was on your shoulders tonight. Get the team going again, get them back in the win column going forward to the series with Marshall.
Yeah, these are really the games you can get a little to sleep in, and right now, getting at the end of the season, we can't allow ourselves to do that. We got to stay on the right track and make sure you get up every game and make sure you treat every game like it's a weekend game.
And of course, you're as our guest now, Coach. I just talked to Michael about maybe the underappreciated role of a midweek starter, because you're either charged with keeping the momentum going after a series win on the weekend or trying to pick a team back up. And in this case, he was trying to get the team back up after a couple of close losses at East Carolina, and he got you a lot of momentum back here tonight with his outing.
Well, he was in the zone with all 3 pitches early, and he threw a little bit more in the midweek. We actually had Michael throw a little bit of a live bunt thing during BP on the weekend down there. So that's why his pitch count he got a little tired there, but you know, very, very good start. And that takes an upperclassman that understands the importance of the role. Sometimes a young guy will take that role and feel not important. Michael's grabbed that and just been phenomenal as far as understanding the importance of that to this team.
Coach, offensively, Colt Simbeck got his 5th home run in the second. That kind of opened some things up for you. Then you're able to tack some base hits together, tackling 3 more in the third. I know you probably would have liked to expand the lead some more, but you talk about competitive at bats. I didn't think your bats were not competitive the rest of the ball game. You put the ball in play. They made some nice defensive plays. You picked up some hits, even though you may not have gotten another run. I thought offensively you still played well the rest of the game.
We played well. You know, we struck out a little bit more against Owen. You know, because he's got a good arm. You know, he's a kid from Memphis that we recruited a little bit. You know, came in being a good arm, and he snuck some fastballs by us with 2 strikes, and you know, like to see a little more fight in those at bats, but you know, and that's hard. I thought our bats were very competitive. You know, for the majority of the game, we put some balls in play. We hit and ran a little bit early to kind of set the tone that we were going to get out and run the bases, and the guys did a pretty good job putting the ball on the ground and just to move guys in scoring position. And then we did a little bit of 2-out thunder there in that second 3-run inning.
Coach, we talked this morning before we recorded your weekly show that'll be on the Memphis Tiger Network YouTube page later this week that you have to do something pretty special, or maybe just 1 or 2 more losses left the rest of the way if you're going to be in a conversation for it at large. But whether you do that or not, you do want to keep momentum going toward the Conference USA tournament. For seeding purposes, you've got the pitching to go deep in the conference tournament this year. And another thing still out there with, I believe, 11 games to go or so, is another 30-win year. You're sitting at 27 wins. 3 30-win years in a row have not been done in 18 years here. You're now within 3 wins of that goal.
Yeah, you know, and I think this team is set up, you know, like you mentioned, for a run in the tournament. Last year's team, we did it with We made a run to the championship game with a tremendous offensive effort, against Southern Miss, and then a tremendous pitching effort with Langfield against Rice. We're set up to get more quality starts and more pitching, so. Pitching depth in the tournament plays well. So going into that tournament playing well is very important. I think our key is keeping the at-bats competitive. And I talked to the team today that really with our magic number is 5 runs with this team. If we can get to 5, we're in good shape. And so we try to figure out a way to do it. You can't really call a 3-run home run. But the second inning, I thought we did some things to induce that 3-run inning.
Of course, you got Marshall this weekend. It'll be the last home weekend for you because you finished the season out at Rice and at Southeast Missouri. So you're on to the senior Saturday before that game with Marshall. Unusual in baseball to only have a 4-member senior class.
Yeah, it's very strange. And all 4 of them are pitchers, and they've all contributed in little quiet ways. And it's going to be sad to see all 4 of them go. We'll talk about more about that on the weekend, I'm sure. But you want the young guys to show to see seniors providing what they're supposed to provide, and that's what this senior class has done. And Michael showed you a great glimpse of what he's done for this program tonight.